If you're a notary looking to level up, you need Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. Kimmi Nunnally's notary training program is changing the game for notaries everywhere. With Notary Life with Kimmi on YouTube and Notary Educators, you're not just learning the basics, you're mastering them. Our all-inclusive program covers everything you need: essential notary skills, loan signings, remote online notarizations, apostilles, and even wedding-efficient training. Plus, you'll get business development tips on marketing and pricing to help you thrive. Join our live weekly coaching sessions for interactive question and answer, mock marketing, and document training. And with our on-demand course library, you can learn at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Need support? Our private community is here to help you network and grow. And the best part? It's super affordable. Monthly subscriptions start at just $47. So, what are you waiting for? Visit notaryeducatorsllc.com today and take the first step toward mastering your notary skills with Kimmi's all-inclusive training program. You got this.
All righty. Well, I just want to officially welcome you all to this little Q&A I put together. I know 2025 is around the corner. Many people have dabbled in thinking about becoming a notary. Still have a few more questions about it. So I was like, well, let's just have a quick little Q&A, and I'll give you just a brief overview of the industry, what's going on, where are things, how can you still make money, if you still can make money. And then you feel free to ask me whatever questions you have. We will cap it probably around like a 30-minute thing. So don't hesitate. Go ahead and get your questions ready. So when I do open it up for questions, we could just hop in here and go boom, 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 okay? So I'm Kimmi. I am actually Kimberly Nunnally, aka Kimmi, and I am in the great state of Georgia. But I teach nationwide, and I always say if you know how to be a great notary, you will know all of your documents do not just originate in your state, which is very factual. They will come from all over, and when you start doing apostilles, they will become international documents because they're leaving the United States, going to Jamaica. Right? So that's a whole nother process. We'll talk just a wee bit about that. So when it comes to starting your business, though, what most people know is you start at your county, or if you don't know, you start at your county level where you live at, or your state. They will commission you to become a notary. You receive your commission, and then it's up to you to go out and get the business. No one is sitting around just handing you business. And before you even start trying to get business, which is what most people do, you need to know what you're doing. You need to know most states don't give you any training. There are a few states that offer some training, just a few. But the majority of them are like, hey, you got your commission. We'll see you later. Until you do something wrong and then you get a letter from them, right? So that's what we want to help you to avoid. If you're serious about the industry, we want to help you to be a great notary, teach you what is an acknowledgement, what is a jurat, what's the difference between the two. Then it's up to you to build out that business. So that's the other little thing most people end up making a mistake on. They figure, well, I got my commission. Now people are just going to call me to be their notary. Nope. It's just like anything else. You have to build it from the ground up. And that's, again, where we're pretty good at helping people to do that. How do you build it up? First, by knowing what you're doing gives you the confidence to say, you know what? I'm ready to go stamp a paper. We had that happen a lot when we did our big classes. Now we're doing more of the mentorship group, but we did our classes, people would finish and they say, hey, I'm ready to go stamp something. That's where you get the confidence, and now you can go start that business. And now how do you start that business? Telling people you're a notary. Everybody needs to know you're a notary. Everybody. Going to the barbershop, hey, I'm Kimmi, I'm mobile. First of all, they're probably going to say, I didn't know that existed. So to the question, are notaries still even relevant or needed? All day long. All day long. If I had $1 for every time somebody told me, I couldn't find anyone. Now, you may look at your local Yellow Pages or Google, and you see all these names, right? And we got a call the other day, and a client said, yeah, I called everyone. They said they were mobile, but they really were not. His parents were homebound. He was actually trying to get them into a nursing home. He needed to get power of attorney of both of them. So you will see a little bit of everything out there when you are a mobile notary, going to people's homes. And as I stated on a live yesterday, some people don't like that. They're not in love with the idea of going to people's homes. So that's something to consider. Okay, that is something to consider. But if you're a people person, you're looking for independence, you're looking for an opportunity to grow your own business, even though it does take time, my business did not grow overnight. If you watch any of my videos, I will tell you very frankly, the first 3 or 4 months, I was like, oh my God, my phone's not ringing. I bought all this stuff. What's happening? But when it did start, and when I started accepting even lower paying assignments, that's when I started building up my confidence even more. I'm able to talk to more people. I'm able to go out there and do my thing. And I just ran into somebody the other day as I spoke on the live yesterday that they saw me at Panda Express. She was like, I know her. And she said, I know you from being a notary. And then she was like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. So again, just think about it. It is not for everybody. Being a business owner is not for everybody. But that's because we haven't been taught how to do it, right? That's why a lot of people frightened or are afraid. They're like, well, I'll just stay in my 9 to 5. But once you know what to do, we talk to you and teach you how to get your LLC, your EIN, your separate business account, your supplies. Once somebody give you the outline, most of us can follow an outline, right? You bake cakes all day long, right? Everybody just came off a holiday baking and cooking something. You didn't just learn that in your sleep. Someone had to teach you, right? Or you read it, you learned it. So it's the same thing with your notary business. So I wanted to give you your overview. Now, the last thing I'll say, and I'm going to open it up because I really want this to be interactive for you all to ask your questions live in person with me. Are notaries still relevant? Every day, all day. If you have a Bible and you go back to the book of Ezra, okay, he was a copyist. That's what he did. He recorded property that was being sold. And this is over 6,000 years ago, okay? This is not a religious platform, but it's just facts. Being a notary is nothing new. It became more popular during COVID. But the idea of somebody registering documents and signing and having a seal and stamping something is nothing new. We're just finding out about it. And if you know, you know. We're just finding out about it. I'll say it again for the people in the back, okay? So you can read between the lines there however you like, but it's nothing new. It's not. How are some people more successful than others? They usually follow the recipe. They usually follow the recipe. And Lisa's shaking her head because she's a part of our mentor program. She's following the recipe and she's doing amazing. She's doing amazing. It may be slow to her, but when she really pops off, and it will, then because she's already making great strides. So she's not a higher implant or anything, but she just happened to be here. I invited them also. So anyway, last thing I want to talk about too is a couple different ways you can make money as a notary, and then I'll open it up to you. A couple different ways is, of course, general notary work. I like everybody to start there because I consider it boot camp. If you can go into a nursing home, hospital, jails, people, you notarize it in parking lots, and you can do all of that, you can surely sit at a table, pass a few documents as a loan signing agent, which is a second way that you can make money doing the mortgage documents because they're all pretty much the same. You're looking for signatures, initials, and dates. Okay. Now we do teach you a little bit about the documents because you do need to know that to be the professional in the room, right? But that's a second way. A third way that we make our money at Notary Educators and having our own businesses also is the apostille business. And that's where I mentioned earlier, a document is leaving the United States, going somewhere else, another country. So there's like 3 levels to that. So it can be kind of intense. You got level 1, 2, and 3. But some people only want to do level 1. If that's the case, you can give it to Angela, our other trainer. You guys can split the referral commission. Okay. So there's a lot of ways where we try to keep things in-house. So that means you can win and be referring it, or you can actually learn how to do it. It's part of our mentor program. So all of the main things that you need to start your business is already included in the program. If you've not checked it out, I'll encourage you to do so at your leisure. But now I want to open it up to you all, and whatever questions you may have about the notary business, please, again, do not be shy.